get underway. On the hill here today, Garrett Cole. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Rickey Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Varsho brings it in with a nice running grab.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Now here is Rickey Henderson.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
Here we go.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
Way to square that thing up.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Rickey runs. Ripped to third. Turner to first. That's the inning. Left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in New York, Bo Bichette up to the dish. Base hit. Rickey Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Rickey Henderson.
The pitch. To third. Turner collects it.
Dig, run it out.
Whips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So 2 away with nobody on. Rickey Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. That's in there. That's strike 1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
You get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Lined into left center, base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 2 outs. Bounced up the middle. Biggio. In plenty of time to first. Judge out on the play. And that is the inning. The Yankees. Danny Jansen to hit here. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Rickey Henderson.
Here we go.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Your turn right here. Drop him in. Go.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And another ball. Aaron Judge up next. And a pitch. That one drilled left field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center field. Our final outfield this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.
Ready for baseball here in New York. And getting the start, A.J. Burnett.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go? Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this lead.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Henderson moves under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Next to hit, Rickey Henderson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line to right, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. He's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Paul O'Neill.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. 1 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
In the air of the infield, and the infield fly is called. Gary Sheffield will hit next. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ground ball, left side. Dives.
Right here, on the back.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Posada steps to the plate, and the bases are full.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Bounce to third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Danny Jansen.
Base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side.
Runner at first with 2 away. Rickey Henderson, the next to hit. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Hit hard, base hit.
Make the turn, find the ball, make the turn.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. And the righty deals. That's hard hit on the line. Springer makes the play, and it's out number 3. Strand of pair. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, nobody on. And now, Rickey Henderson.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Henderson measures 5 feet 10 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Foul ball there.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they're up. Man at first, George Springer digs in now.
George Springer.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being it.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Rickey Henderson. And he deals. This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for New York, Rickey Henderson. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. They put.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching here today, Andy Pettitte. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Round it, find the ball, round it.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Rickey dives back in. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Rickey on the move. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it behind his back. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Batting fifth.
And next for New York, Gary Sheffield.
This is your moment.
1-2 now. He's trying for third.
Run it
This
hard,
one
run
popped
it
up.
hard. You're
Bichette
scoring, you're
moving
scoring,
on to
you're
this
scoring.
one. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. So now Turner into that right
The third
side.
baseman, number 2, Justin Turner.
And a base hit. As we go
Leading off
to the
for the
last of the
Yankees.
third. And stepping
The
in for the
left fielder,
Yankees, Rickey
Rickey.
Henderson. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the
Now
Yankees.
The designated hitter, Paul
Payoff pitch.
O'Neill.
Ripped on a line. Kiermaier pulls it down. Runner tags it
Come on,
second.
slide. Get down,
And
get
throws
down,
off
down.
line. Safe at third.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So one gone with a runner at third. Gary Sheffield now at the plate. And a pitch. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And that is the inning. One hit, one left. On to... And now it's
The
Dalton
left fielder,
Varsho.
number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but he doesn't.
We head to the bottom of the fifth.
Yankees.
And stepping in for
The
the
left
Yankees,
fielder,
Rickey Henderson.
Rickey.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be
Henderson.
thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now. You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitch.
This one's into the
Well,
gap
dig,
in left
dig, go
center,
to,
and that
dig.
should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees.
Keep him guessing. See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
Righty delivers.
he's going.
Runner takes off for third. Hit in the air, left field. Varsho racing over to make the catch. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play.
The left
Rickey
fielder,
Henderson
number
will hit
24,
next. He's on the
Rickey.
verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. On a line out towards center. Kiermaier snags it on the run.
Up next for the Yankees,
So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infield. Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you could put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambu. We'll talk to you soon.
Our